Hi, Mr. Leighton here. Essential question number 6 for Unit 1. What was the impact of the Enlightenment on democratic ideas and institutions? First, you have the major ideas of the Enlightenment. So you have the social contract, which is Rousseau, Hobbes as well, but this helped inspire the French Revolution. You have natural rights, Locke. This is fundamental to U.S. Declaration of Independence. You have separation of powers. Montesquieu, France, United States, Latin American nations use separation of powers in their constitutions. And you have the freedom of thought and expression, which is important for democracy. This comes out of Voltaire, and it's guaranteed in the U.S. Bill of Rights, the French Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen. Many European monarchs initially reduced or eliminated censorship because of that. Furthermore, you have the abolishment of torture. This is Baccara. And this was guaranteed in the U.S. Bill of Rights, and it was outlawed in nations in Europe and Americas, and ultimately it's in the Geneva Conventions as well. And you also have the idea of religious freedom coming out of Enlightenment. This is Voltaire again. Again, guaranteed in the U.S. Bill of Rights, the French Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. European monarchs reduced persecution of different religious minorities because of this as well. And finally, you have the idea of women's equality. This is Wollstonecraft. Women's right groups form the United States of America, and eventually lead to more women's equality because of the Enlightenment ideas. So there's 3 long-term effects of the Enlightenment. The first is belief in progress. Human reason could solve social problems. This comes out of the Renaissance. It was further kind of cemented in Western thought during the Enlightenment, and most people believe this in today's world, that human reason, we can solve problems, and that that we have progressed as in humanity. Okay, they argued for the end of slavery, which was achieved. They argued for greater social equality. They argued to create more democratic styles of government. Secondly, there's a more secular outlook. People openly question the religious beliefs and teachings of the church. Scientific discoveries caused people to change how they viewed God. Many Enlightenment scientists, their discoveries, like Isaac Newton, for example, caused people to change how they viewed God. But it didn't mean that they rejected God completely; it just changed their outlook. And also promoted tolerance for all religions comes out of this. That freedom of religion, that we tolerate other people's religions. And the third impact is the importance of the individual. This means they turned away from the church and royalty for guidance and looked to themselves instead. That human reason, ourselves, could answer questions. We didn't need the church. We didn't need royalty or the government to answer these questions for ourselves. We could do it by ourselves. And that reason should determine right or wrong. And the government was formed by individuals to promote the welfare of the people. And furthermore, finally, they argue that self-interest created economic progress. This is free markets.